Kids on the Rock! The thing about this movie is it's 21 minutes. It's a YouTube comedy short, first and foremost. And we knew to keep people's attention, it needed a lot of production value. We had to change locations, we needed a lot of faces, a lot of dynamic imagery.
The first thing I remember writing were different video games that would be in the fake arcade.
Yeah, there's something called Laser behind.
Just Laser.
Laser, Zork Stop, Destroy the Pyramids, Mel Gibson the game.
There's a lot of meticulous hand rotoscoping in this movie that we could have made much easier on ourselves if we had any pre-production, but we didn't, so it was just a matter of filming in front of some arcade cabinet and then going in later and cutting out, say, Mitch's head.
Teach me a lesson.
We did everything we could to hide it by making the screen glow and adding grain and a little bit of jitter just to give it that organic quality. I think it makes the movie look pretty fun. There's a lot of interesting eye candy and none of it is perfect, but it's all colorful and fun.
What some of y'all might notice when you look at the arcade scene is that there's a bunch of people who you might not know. Turns out, I don't know them either. It was a working arcade. We did not rent the place out. So I went and took out two 20s and I got a bunch of tokens and I went to a bunch of different people and just tapped them on the shoulder and said, here's a couple of bucks and tokens. How'd you like to just play this game right here and just look excited? And so by bribing them, we made a better production.
When we were brainstorming the script, we came to a scene where we were going to be fighting something like a Putty from Power Rangers or a ninja from Mortal Kombat. And Ryan just goes, ooh, we'll call them the Quackers. They'll be like these duck ninja guys. We got our friend Julie Becker, who's an amazing actor, and she's very physical. She can do anything we throw at her. We got our storyboards together, and we photographed her 700-800 times on green screen, doing each individual pose. We did the right amount of dithering, we did the right amount of color reduction, and we just made it look just crappy enough that, yeah, she could have been in a Mortal Kombat game. What was really serendipitous is when we got to the Pinball Wizard and we were location scouting for the movie, we came across a game called Quackers. Complete coincidence.
Pretty much everything is re-recorded in post, which is part laziness and part the aesthetic, because
a lot of entertainment back then was done that way.
A lot of stuff designed for kids too young to notice. They would just redub everything. They'd cram plot points in when the characters' backs were turned.
Yeah.
Yep.
One more head. We wanted our friends to be in the movie in any capacity, and we thought, we haven't worked with Jules in a long time, so why don't we get Jules to do the voice of Gunfoot? I can clearly envision our friend doing this voice, Gunfoot.
Me too.
So we're like, Jules, hey, do us a favor, say Gunfoot a few times, give us a few line readings of Gunfoot. Just saying the word Gunfoot. Think Bane from Batman and Robin. And, he got it right away. But then he sent us this clip of him saying Gunfoot 100 times.
Gunfoot, 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 Gunfoot. Alright, I think we're probably good now.
Anyway, I picked the Gunfoot that I like the most, and he just says Gunfoot the same way every time, except I pitched it down a little bit sometimes. Gunfoot. Gunfoot.
It looks like Mortal Kombat 3 and Twisted Metal 2.
Video games aren't rated yet, but they will be soon.
Oh, Tipper Gore's gonna get on that.
We didn't want to just have obligatory references to, oh, this is Super Mario Brothers, oh, this is Sonic. The cuts go deeper. Vatican City 1999 was modeled directly after the skyscrapers in Twisted Metal 2. We even got Mel McMurrin, the voice of Calypso from Twisted Metals 2, 3, and 4, to voice the cabinet.
Sergeant Hell Karate Ninja Pizza Cop, Pizza Cop.
We got John St. John, voice of Duke Nukem, to be the commercial for the Computer Fighters tournament down at the Pinball Wizard Arcade.
Or hang your head in
When we came to the pecking order of archetypes we wanted to make fun of, just below Gypsy was the cool guy. That's where Daxter Flaxter came from. There's a certain archetype from 90s kids entertainment. The genie from Aladdin.
Flabber
from Big Bad Beetleborgs. Christopher Lloyd from Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah, Beetlejuice to a degree.
The Mask.
Oh, The Mask for sure. Basically characters who are designed to show off new special effects that you can do on computers.
We have a few effects we took out of the final edit of the movie because you ever see these? When Daxter comes out and he says, "Are you guys feeling down in the dumps?" And Neil actually experimented with making him like squish down and get shorter and then get bigger.
Yeah.
It was crazy looking.
It was like one too many moves.
You kids feeling down in the dumps? You kids feeling down in the dumps? You guys feeling down in the dumps? You guys looking down in the... That doesn't make sense. You guys feeling down in the dumps?
Thank you, Daxter Flaxter.
You're welcome.
We really wanted to do Nick Arcade. Now, for anyone who grew up watching Nick Arcade, the kids would play video games competitively, and the culmination of the episode was the kids were in jumpsuits with different colored helmets and elbow pads in the game. But because they were in green screen and the audience was, to the best of my knowledge, just shouting at them, they were terrible.
The kids were manic. They couldn't see.
They don't know what's happening.
Spatial relations on green screen are hard nowadays, let alone back in 1992 when kids were like, "What the hell's green screen?"
Are you gonna let some bullet-toeing kick ninja stop you from that? No!
I don't think if we made another one, it would be anywhere near this big. It probably would be a magnitude smaller. I think that's okay.
Let us computer fight! Computer fight! Computer fight! Computer fight!
It'll be a fairly quick. Do you want to see it? Should we have the...
See how cool we look?